Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Denker with 1190 rating versus Dyrich-san with 1124 rating, so it's going to be another high rated DB video, and hopping right in, we're going to see Dyrich-san win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot. They'll decide to go first, 45 versus 42. We got Book of Moon, Emergency, Imperm, Fire Attacker, and Veiler. They have Shaylin, Scream, Diviner, Rhino, and Tier Cash. So they're going to start off by Activate Scream, and then Shaylin effect. I mean, that's a really strong start. Summon, discard Rhino, mill 3, mill Fenrir, Heartbeat, Super Poly, and then new Chain Link, Rhino 1, Scream 2, Tier Cash 3. Okay, we could have Chain Tier Cash 3, banishing like Fenrir or Heartbeat from the graveyard, summon out, and then Rhino doesn't have to discard the summon. It will just summon itself out anyways. That's like the main combo with Rhino plus Fish. But I guess they can discard that and then bring out, and you see right here, you know, you can be like, oh, but you only get like one extra mill by doing that with an extra body, so maybe I want to discard it. But it's like, you know, you have others that you could eventually mill in the future too, and they happen to mill one there. So new Chain Link, we're gonna go Rhino, Solic, Tier Cash, they chain Veiler, they mill Meta Noise plus Fenrir. That's pretty good. They get Solic Search, grab Tier Cash, and then Meta Noise to add back Tier Cash. I mean, it's pretty good. We can drop one this turn, we can drop one next turn. So now we're gonna go activate Tier Cash, banish, special summon out, and then we're also gonna banish Tier Cash there over banishing a Fenrir. And then Tier Cash effect, mill. Maybe it's because, you know, we're playing Crime in our deck. Mill Gamma Seal plus Planet. Gamma Seal's an Aqua. Oh yeah, mill 3. My bad. Yep, also mill King of the Swamp. Alright, normal summon out Diviner now. Diviner effect. Okay, let's actually think about this, because that does say mill 5, which is scary. And then that could potentially make a Baron. Potentially. Their next play could be Redoer. That's also the problem, is like this hand's really weak. Like we have one actual push that takes 2 cards and it only does one thing, and it's very easy to interrupt. So they're gonna imperm the Diviner. Now they're gonna make Sprint effect to go dump. Yeah, that'll happen. Sprint go dump Merly. I've noticed that more and more tier players are playing Sprint again. And then they're going to go Merly effect, put back the Merly, King of the Swamp, and then summon out Rukalos, which now stops their only card that does anything. And then make Redoer, and they also have mill 6 set up at any point with 2 names in deck, both mill 5s. They draw Impulse. Okay, that's not bad. We could go like Book Rukalos right now, standby phase, Redoer effect to attach, Impulse to go summon whatever we summon. They would have the option to Sprint bounce it if they would like. So we are going to Book Rukalos, standby phase, Redoer, chain Impulse. Yep, so doing that. And then any response to Impulse effect. Nope. They said, I don't know hand, right? Nope. That's crazy, because they know the card in hand is Tier Cash, but they just didn't pay attention. I mean, it's, you know, if they asked, I don't know card in hand, right? You know, it's not up to the opponent to be like, let me think about that. Because once you say, let me think about that, it's like, okay, the card in hand, it is not Ash Blossom, it is not Nib, it is not, you know what I mean? It has to be an engine card then if they have to think about it, because how would this card get to hand? How would they know about it? You know what I mean? So if I was the opponent, I would also instantly just say no. You know what I mean? But they're going to go ahead, attach Hydrant, and then they're going to go Fire Attacker effect on the summon of Hydrant, and then they're trying to chain Scream, but yeah, they don't have a tier because they got hit with Book. They'll have a tier again very soon, but now they're going to go Redoer effect. It was just, I mean, are they going to chain Sprint then? No. Okay. They should have definitely sprint one of these, like sprint on Hydrant, force them to like commit a normal summon, sprint on Fire Attacker just to, you know, take that off the field. We could have sprint back Fire Attacker, and then we could have gone Shaylin effect into Kaleido spin back Hydrant, and that pretty much gets rid of all the problems. Obviously, from our point of view, we see Emergency, and they would have more pushes, but they would also still have mill 6. But put back with the Shaylin, bring out Kaleido effect, spin back Fire Attacker, chain Scream. They're going to chain Emergency to summon Airlifter and send the Fire Attacker. Okay. I don't know exactly what Airlifter... Oh, that just grabs Alert. Yeah, that just grabs Alert. Then they'll Scream, Keldo, Foolish Burial Goods, and then they're going to activate Airlifter, Chainlink 1. And then Chainlink 2, activate Scream effect. At least being able to search Solic there. Yeah, I was gonna say they've only milled one of those so far, and you know that's the one that you're always gonna pretty much play 2 of. It's always a good mill, decent enough draw. Always want an Induct for Scream. They're gonna grab Rescue. Okay, I also don't hate grabbing that though, just because tier cache, we can use this to interrupt a tier name. Hydrant, go search Turbulence, and then, you know, Turbulence can try to get us to Alert. So now we're gonna go activate Turbulence. Yeah, yep, this is just better. Going for the Rescue and then using Turbulence to get access to the Alert instead. So they're gonna set from the deck, and then, yep, so all of those activate the Alert now. The opponent's thinking on that if they want to stop that. I think I don't know exactly what they would do to that. Yeah, okay, they're gonna grab Preventer. Now thinking here on res, activate Preventer, go banish. There's no, like, the Ishizu shuffling just isn't going to matter at this very point, just because they had like the right amount of RESCUE-ACE cards in the graveyard. Like the perfect amount, and they could just easily like link off and put another one in graveyard, even if they tried doing it before Turbulence. Now they're gonna go for Sunlight Wolf, and then Preventer effect, bring out the Fire Attacker, and then Sunlight Wolf effect to add back from the graveyard. They're gonna chain Keldo effect to put back the Fire, the Airlifter, and Preventer. Yeah, just take out both fires so that they can't add back. Also, like, yeah, we saw them like target the Preventer with Sunlight Wolf, but Sunlight Wolf doesn't target, which is why they're putting back both the fires. And then activate Rescue, summon Fenrir, and then anything on that summon. Whoa, I guess they can chain tier cache to banish that. That is definitely what they would do there. Yup. See, I was liking the Rescue a lot more before we tried doing it now, but I guess it's just, you know, it hurts. We didn't pay attention to the fact that they grabbed tier cache, and now they have like a really big advantage off of that. They mill nothing there. They played 3 Fenrir in their deck though. But yeah, mills nothing there. And then they said Solic in hand. Yup. Okay, go for a Heat Leo, spin back the Solic, and then use Hydrant to make Anima. Now go open the access code gain 3000 attack, and then effect, banish, pop Sprint, and then Turbulence, beat over tier cache, and then access code, beat over the Kaleido, and then just leave the Rukalos there. Pass turn to draw planets. So why didn't we just like leave tier cache there and beat over Rukalos? I feel like that would be better. I was gonna say, it's like we want to activate Emergency here to summon out like a Hydrant, but it's not really that strong. Yeah. Oh, we have one banished, that's right, because Redoer hit one. Yup, that's right. That's right. Never mind. Preventer, bring out Hydrant. Yup, I forgot that we had an extra one from the Redoer. Oh, it's actually just sucks for them. But now they're gonna flip Rukalos, activate Planet effect to go search. And then Planet, grab Merly. Okay, they also have... they have Planet. Wait, they never brought Redoer back. Yeah, that's a mistake. Obviously, forgetting to bring that back. Standby Phase could have used the effect to attach one. Maybe the opponent would have responded to it. But I guess the past is in the past. Rucalo, speed over Turbulence. Merely can't attack because of Contain. Set, Solic. I mean, one of them has got to check the Banish eventually. Then they'll draw Headquarters. No, honestly, yeah, that redoer is just gonna... It's gone forever. They're gonna activate Solic, target Hydrant, Chain Extinguish, target Merly to pop that. So now they're gonna send Rucalis to negate Hydrant. Rucalis effect, summon itself back out. And then main phase, access code, banish to pop Planet and Rucalos. And then access code, attack for game. So moving on into the next game now, we're gonna go ahead and see Dirich San go first. We got Emergency, Veiler, Turbulence, Impulse, Eclipse. They got Rhino, Super Poly, Shaylin, Gamma Seal, and Terraforming. Activate Terraforming. It's like Terraforming, go search for Pressured Planet. Like, okay, another thing. I feel like I have to bring this up. I don't know how this deck list got to 45 cards. I don't see where the bricks are coming from, right? Like, I don't see where the extra 5 cards are needed. I'm just not seeing the vision. But activate Pressured Planet, go search, grab Fenrir. Like, you know, usually when you start boosting your deck up in cards, you know, there's like reasons behind it. Like, you see a lot of Dragon Link lists at like 45 cards. You know, there's justifiable reasons behind that, at least somewhat, like Boot, Ravine, Red MD, Recharger. You know, you can keep going, like Regang, Branded Beast. Like, there's some cards you don't really want to draw, so, you know, maybe you add more cards, and now those cards will get drawn, like, this percentage amount less. Like, the odds of drawing 2 become this percentage. But, like, 45 in tier... I feel like it's just such a wild number. Especially when we were just playing like a pure tier list. Like, there's not even like Shaddolls. Like, maybe if there was a bunch of Shaddolls in it, sure. But it's just a pure tier list. But they're gonna go Shaylin, discard Tier Cash, mill 3 spells. And then Tier Cash effect, mill 2. That mills Planet, King of the Swamp, normal summon Rhino. Rhino effect, Chain Veiler, go up into Redoer. Redoer effect now will activate to tag out. And then Shaylin effect will activate to put back. And then put back the Shaylin and the King of the Swamp. Summon out Rucalos, set Super Poly. End phase, get Redoer back. Pass, they draw Magma Mutt. Activate Book of Eclipse onto the field. Setting it. And then activate Magma Mutt effect. Banish Veiler. Special summon effect. Search during the end phase. Activate Emergency. Summon Hydrant. Send Impulse. Hydrant effect. Now, I feel like... Okay. So why did we start with Magma Mutt banishing Veiler? Why? Because I'm trying to, I want to understand their play. And I don't think I am. Is it to play around the opponent's Bestial? I think it is. I think it's to play around the opponent's Bestial. Because that's the only reason, that's the only reason why you would do that. Otherwise, you would summon Hydrant first. Your opponent might summon Tier Cash there. Or maybe, they try to do something there. And then now you got Magma Mutt to stop that. Or, the Havness, you chain Magma. But we're going to use that, search Preventer, go up into Anima. And then activate Preventer, banish Hydrant, special summon out from the hand. And then we're going to link off Magma Mutt plus Anima to go in the Nightmare Phoenix, no effect. Now go up in the Heat Leo 1, Preventer 2, summon back out Hydrant. And then now we're going to go Turbulence effect, banish to summon. I guess the opponent could have super polyed, seeing that was coming. And then they get Preventer summon. It still hurts. It still hurts a lot. Yeah. But hurting a lot and losing is a big difference. Turbulence effect to go set. But we don't even lose right now, right? Well, I guess we haven't normal summoned, so we still have that extra body. So we're going to have, 2 different pops. So pop, Turbulence speed over, access code Airlifters, just you know, 1,000 off, but we're taking away pretty much everything from them, so that's just game pretty much. Extinguish, continue, rescue, end alert, and we left in both traps going second. Rescue to summon out tier cache, and then just use tier cache plus heat Leo to make access code effect gang attack, effect banish to go pop, so pop, turbulence beat over, access code attack directly. We could have also gone alert, and then we could have gone alert to search airlifter to grab rescue, and we could have set emergency from deck instead of alert, or instead of rescue. Or we could just set rescue and then grab emergency. Yeah, we could have searched that, got extra bodies. I mean, that was just game. Yeah, we just had like game right there, like for sure. Could have also taken their Fenrir. Yeah, so definitely had game there if we just started with alert, because maybe they didn't remember that they didn't normal, so they didn't know they could just go like airlifter into spell and then use that spell to do another thing. But pass, they draw a Rhino Heart. Oh yeah, magma to grab Druisworm. Yep, we did indeed start with that. Normal Rhino, effect, chain contain to shut that down. And then they're just going to go ahead and admit defeat. And we're going to see the GGs. So RESCUE-ACE ends up winning there after going second twice. I mean, the tier player just kind of, I don't know, like honestly it started like the main problem, it starts at the root, which is their deck list. 45 cards in a tier deck. When it's pure tier, there's just no need for that. You don't need 3 Fenrir. Like, yes, it's a really good draw card, but you have, like, that's your whole deck. Your whole deck, you can see it in the deck. There's a lot of spells. There's a lot of Fenrir. You're playing a deck that has, like, a lot of really, really good draws, but you're not playing into the power side of tier, which is the high impact mills and the good mills. Like, there's probably times where, like, you're milling a tier and you don't even have anything to fuse with or anything good to fuse into. It just seems tough. It just seems like a weird deck list. And, yeah, RESCUE-ACE was definitely able to beat them. But seeing how long the match was about 24 minutes long. RESCUE-ACE ends up winning there. And with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.